Is this thing on?
Yes, it is.
We are ready to go.
Yeah.
This episode of Plantspiration Unplugged is produced by Plantspiration Productions, where stories inspire change. How did you like that?
That's great. I love that.
Well, let's start with a little gratitude
Yeah, geez.
and get situated. I am grateful for everybody coming back in and tuning in. I know that's your line. I'm grateful that the weather is nice and it looks like we're going to get a bike ride. I'm grateful for a productive week, and I am grateful for plants. That's where it all started.
That is where it all started. It got us
situated.
here. I'm grateful you guys are back for another episode of Plantspiration Unplugged. We're John and Stefanie, founders of the nonprofit Plantspiration that we started to educate, motivate, and inspire people to go plant-based for their health, the animals, and the planet.
I love that. That's true. People know us for losing 250 pounds as a family, reversing a slew of our own chronic diseases, and now people know us for not just teaching people how to eat plants, but becoming people who eat them, changing lives. So, whew, what a week. Oh, and now we're known for reaching and teaching people all over the world how to change their lives too.
Yeah, that's right.
That was a mouthful this morning. This was a week. Did you say a week? A week. I'll tell you, how was your week?
I was trying to think about it earlier. I'm like, it was totally in cursive in a different language.
Really?
Like I was really seriously trying to think back. I'm like, it was just a lot of work, really, in the shop.
It has been.
Nothing really stood out, really. I mean, it was...
Nice shirt, by the way.
It was a busy week. I'm just saying that. It's not like it was boring. It was busy.
Nice shirt, by the way. It says rock and roll. I love it.
The Ramones.
I know the shirt you had in earlier. I did like it, but I'm going to let everybody know. John comes in this morning.
I put on every ridiculous shirt every day.
Hold on.
Every
You put the
time.
shirt on. You put the shirt on, and Isabel's on the phone. We're just catching up a little bit, and you walk in with the shirt, and all of a sudden she goes, "Absolutely not." Now, how does that feel? Because
that was great. That was awesome.
She does that to me all the time, and she's like, maybe if you were at like a birthday party on a beach, but
that was
she
great.
said her thing. Great. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It was a busy week. I accomplished a lot this week. It was an effective week. I don't know how to put it, but lots. I got almost 80 miles in this week on the bike.
I know.
It was great. It was great weather. I'm hoping that we get a ride in today. What are you thinking right now?
I think I'll get a ride in today. There's a breeze going on. It's like already 80 or something.
It's going to get really hot next week.
Yeah.
So what better time for people to just keep on drinking water, taking care of themselves. Here's what I remember this week. I want to let everybody know. We had a class last week. Last Wednesday, we did a class on ultra-processed foods.
Yeah.
The Plantspiration, the Eat Your Plants Off method, where people learn how to avoid ultra-processed foods, how to actually become somebody who changes their lives and doesn't eat that kind of stuff. And we made these recipes.
Oh, yeah.
They're nonstop flying across the group page. The burger in a bowl.
That's amazing.
Burger in a bowl is incredible. It's blowing people's minds because it's delicious.
It is.
Isn't it like is it a Whopper or is it a Big Mac?
I don't know.
I've got to know what you think.
A burger in a bowl. It's super good. All I know is I needed it like 2 or 3 days in a row because it was super good. Had it again for dinner and then lunch again the next day. So good.
It was fantastic. Yeah, we did it on Wednesday night for class, and then we made it again because it was so delicious. So
I want to make my normal small potato cubes instead of fries, though. I think I want to use it more like croutons on it.
Oh, you want to do it?
Yeah, instead of big chunky fries.
You can have it your way.
You're right. You're right.
You can have it your way.
Doesn't it? Not at Burger King.
We also did the egg roll in a bowl. In these,
that was amazing.
Continue to show. This is so easy. This is so
like,
easy.
Hey, what's that?
I know.
I just
right?
had a little sample of it. He's like, oh. And then I showed him, like, you got to have this. Throw it on some rice, a little bit of soy sauce. You're good.
And the cherry blizzard.
Oh, geez.
We made that a couple times this week.
Yeah. There's no more cherries in the house.
There are none. And I'm not eating any cherries ever again.
Oh, like fresh, like from the produce section?
I'm getting traumatized because first I'm getting them at the produce section. Let me just tell the story. You guys pull up a chair or
wherever you're
do a yoga move. I mean, if you're doing yoga, you should be doing yoga, not listening to this.
Yeah, what is
Anyway,
going on?
I'm in the
Tell
grocery
us the
store
story.
and I walk right up to my guy. He's putting all these new cherries in. I'm waiting for the cold ones. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little,
Well, I just want a firm cherry.
yeah, I just got to know. So right next to my guy, I just take my hand, and I know he can see me because I'm right in front of him like this, and I just take my fingers like this, like in the cherries, and waiting for him to go, what the hell are you doing? And I look at him and I go, does that bother you? And he's like, no. People do it all the time. What bothers me is when people spit the seeds out all over the whole produce department. And I said, no way.
Cherry pits.
Cherry pits.
I've seen them before. I thought, it just came out of
No, you in the bag?
No, in the floor, in the produce at the store.
He said they don't just throw them in the floor. They find cherry pits throughout the produce department.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
What is, you guys, cut it out.
So you pop a cherry in, you're chewing it, and you spit the seed out down by the cilantro?
Yeah.
What? Jeez.
I
That's
guess
rude.
it is, but
It's better than finding it in your cherry bag. That would be gross.
I'm never eating cherries again. That was.
Oh yeah, how come though? You didn't find a pit in your cherries. What did you
it.
find?
Don't say it.
Huh?
I was again in the bowl of cherries. Now they're at home. They're all rinsed off as best as I could.
So how did that happen?
I was just in.
They got
Here we
washed
go
off
again
and
with the
everything. Like,
bugs.
where did it come from?
I don't want to know
So
because
she's reaching in a bowl of cherries, and all of a sudden, she screams. I'm like, what is going on? She's like, there's an earwig in the cherry bowl.
I just took what was in my mouth and machine gunned them out.
I know. In the sink. It was hysterical.
You're like, what is it? What is it? I'm like, there was an earwig in there. I'm never
Not
eating.
in your mouth, though.
No, I didn't know at first. Like my brain was like, ah. I just saw it and I panicked. That
was funny. That's
it.
exactly what it was.
That was how the week was. It was
Cherry machine gun.
the week. It was just one of those weeks. Bike rides, going over the documentary. We are. I'm so excited.
Well, we're getting closer.
We're getting closer and closer. Putting together the podcast, of course, Plantspiration Productions, rocking and rolling. I started something new.
Hey, why don't you, in your free minute there, why don't you make another business?
What can I, are you challenging me?
No.
Because I'll do it right now.
No, you did. You did.
I'll do it again.
You had a busy week, but it was good.
It's going to keep on going. Putting together the classes, of course, running the whole nonprofit. I found myself thinking, since I'm doing a lot of that lately, it's kind of crazy how much our life has changed. When I have to go back and I have to do the reels, first of all, I'd like to just say this to everybody. I'm doing the reels. I'm doing the marketing. I'm doing the stuff. I would love to get it out more. I don't have time. I'm doing some other stuff. But as I'm listening, I don't want to hear my voice. I don't want to hear my voice. I don't want to hear me talking, doing the reels. So I try to just quick get it done, get it out of the way. But sometimes I'm like, hey, that's pretty good what I was saying.
Well, yeah.
I can't believe how much our life has changed. We did last week talk about that just everything we're doing, life didn't get easier. It's not like my problems went away or my bills went away or, life did not get easier when we started doing this. As a matter of fact, this is what I was thinking.
We're doing more, but
we're doing 100 times more.
I don't know how we find the free time or the time to do this podcast or the bike ride. It's like to have the time to do all that. Where'd that come from?
Because of the way we're doing it, and we're basically showing everybody what we're doing right in here by coming in here every week and going, look at us practicing this, look at us participating, look at us doing this stuff. I mean, number one, eating our plants
off down here, Plantspiration Land. But we are.
Life is still lifing, but our health is what gave, in my mind, the possibility to do anything I wanted.
Oh,
that changed everything. I got my life back. I didn't even know I could live this life. I didn't know I could do these things. I didn't know I could become this. version.
It just seems like without your health, I mean, nothing else matters.
There
You
we
need
go.
your health to really,
There we go.
to make progress.
But I thought getting healthy meant just losing weight.
True.
You know what I mean? I thought that's what it was all about. But now I realize getting healthy was giving us our life back. I have to say it with us because the whole thing has evolved into we made so many changes throughout this whole thing.
You know what? Even it didn't even stop the evolution. Like it's happening. Like in the podcast in real time, you guys were evolving. You know,
You're actually watching it happen right now.
Yeah, it's not like getting to a point now. Okay, we're done evolving. We're just.
I started this it took many levels and many years and many times practicing just to get here. But it got me thinking about everything that was going on in my life. You know what I mean? And then I get this text. I'm not sharing who because it isn't about one person.
Yeah.
I get these texts all the time. It's a pattern that I've been watching for years. Okay, so maybe everybody can relate. You just think, or somebody will text me and they'll say, "Hey, what's your smoothie recipe?"
Yeah.
You know, or it always is, something like that.
Hey, what's that brownie recipe?
Something like that, yeah. And I just say, then I realized, the old me. This is what I'm thinking. The old me, coaching, would have went nuts looking for the research to back up the support for the recipe that I was about to send him. I would make a PDF, I would type a long email, and I would answer every question in a paragraph and go find all these recipes and put everything together because I honestly believed that the more information I gave somebody, that's what would change them. But now I know that has nothing, that wasn't what they were missing.
No. What were they missing?
They were missing participation.
But people are looking for that. What's that one recipe, that one gold nugget that's going to do it for me? Now I'm doing it.
We know that's what this feels like. I mean, we did it
I
even
did it
before the
myself.
podcast. Yeah, we've done it
with other subjects. It doesn't have to be just about food or losing weight or anything. With a lot of things. But
it's with a lot of things, and maybe
what's that recipe?
It goes like this. The pattern. How do I do this? And then I say, well, you got to join us. By the way, this is, maybe you're thinking this right now, listening to this, like, oh yeah, she has to join us, but it goes right over your head, right? You just think that's not for me. I can do this by taking in the information and listening to this podcast.
I'm doing something because I'm taking in the information, right?
Right. We're doing it right now.
You think? I mean, because I've been in those shoes. I've been in that spot.
Yeah.
I need that information. I need a little bit more. There's something I'm missing. Maybe, if I hear it over here, if I listen to again.
I get it. But this is what I hear. How do I do this? And I say, well, join us. And then the next thing is, it'll cost too much, or I don't have time. And I say, well, first of all, it's only $50 a month, and we offer scholarships and grants. And, I don't want anybody to get turned away. I say it's free, and then I don't hear from them again, and then this is the pattern.
And
what's
happens,
the recipe?
yeah.
How do I do it?
Come on in.
Yeah, come on in. I said, you got to get in here. I don't have time. I don't have the money. And something else happens. I say it's free, and then I'll start next month. This is everybody. This is not just one person.
I got a wedding to go to. I got something.
Somebody's listening right now, and they're like, she's talking about my text. No, I'm talking about everybody's text. Yeah, life happens. Then someone dies. That's real. That's real stuff. And then it's a vacation, and then I have to get back to work, and then months I'm moving,
whatever it may
be, and then
those are all the perfect time to start.
All the perfect time to start, and then months later I'll get a text. What's a good smoothie recipe? And then I just thought again, like, they're not asking for a smoothie. This is what I know. You're not asking for a smoothie. You're not really asking me how to make something.
Give me that gold nugget. Come on.
They're
I know
asking
it's something.
They're asking for something that's going to make this easier. Okay? They're asking for a shortcut.
Yeah.
They're asking for something to make this feel less uncomfortable. That's what I'm going to say. It's something that's going to make them feel less uncomfortable. What will make this easy, less uncomfortable to make this change? They're hoping that one more answer, one more recipe is going to finally make this happen.
Yeah.
Out of all the years, out of the thousands of calls, out of all the things, that is not what makes this work.
No.
No. I mean, think about it. I'll just call it out. You're a machinist, mechanical engineer. How did you become the Michael Jordan of machining? Because that's what they call you.
I know.
I know. But it's true. So
Yeah. I just went to one class and learned it all. Lickety split. Come
that
on.
is not. No.
It's
You didn't
practice.
even go to a class, if I may be honest.
No, exactly.
You saw it.
I was born with it.
No, you didn't just show up in this machine. You didn't just show up running your business. All right, I've never done this before. I've watched a couple YouTube videos. Let's go.
I'm a machinist now. I watched 2 videos. No. Practice. Participation.
How many years have you been doing this?
I lost count. I don't know. 37, 6, something, 8. I don't know. Long time. However long it's been.
Let me think.
My math today is not on.
Oh, I know. I was like, wait a minute. You're going not far back enough. Because when we got back together, it was like 92.
Okay,
you
38.
were almost 40 years. Let me round it up. Ooh. Round it up. You kept doing it. You didn't, or like I would say to somebody,
Every
you
day.
didn't become a hairdresser just because you got your hair cut for 20 years and just said, I'm going to do it.
No, and when I wasn't doing that at work, I was thinking about it. And then after so many years, like, I got to do this at home too, because it's cool.
Now, let me ask you this. Since everybody's listening, you quit your full-time job
Yeah.
and we were living in this house, weren't we?
Yeah.
You said one day, like, I'm done, I quit.
Well, I would always tell you, this is back before I actually had an alarm on a cell phone.
Oh, true story.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, man, I can't wait till the day I'm just done with my day. I'm just going to swing my alarm clock around and smash it.
You'd been thinking about it for a while.
Years, I manifested it.
You manifested it, but what was the most uncomfortable part of leaving the full-time job that was safe, kind of, to what was the uncomfortable part? And I think you know where I'm going with this. Everybody here.
Well, yeah. All of a sudden, it's like it's all on you.
Super.
Like, to get to work, to have the work, to be able to support, you, the family, the house, everything. Not working at a place. I mean, it was a little uncomfortable.
Was it perfect?
No, never.
Never. Did you make mistakes?
Yeah.
But yet, here you are, still going, still figuring it out, still practicing, still crushing it.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Think about hairdressers. You don't just become a hairdresser overnight. Go.
Yeah, this is true.
People become who they want to become because they participated and they practiced. Think about that for a second. Let it sink in. Right now, everybody's like, I went to school, got my degree.
Yeah, whatever
showed
you're
up.
doing out there.
Whatever you're doing.
It
is what it is.
Have been doing it and practicing and,
Repetition. Nobody becomes anything without participation. Right. Nobody. Nurses don't become nurses by reading a book.
I thought you could just read a book and you're a nurse.
I don't think so.
No,
we watched Isabel just do that. You have to do.
She's deep
you have
into
to practice.
The books. Yeah,
she's got to do that interning. She had to go work in a place and learn how to do this stuff that she read about. This is what I mean. I'm trying to make a connection here. Pilots don't become pilots because they watched YouTube. It's hours of practice. Teachers don't become teachers by just reading a lesson plan. Every teacher I work with, I always say to them, how did your first year start? Was it like this? Oh, no. It was scary. It was hard. It was uncomfortable. What? But how did you get through that? I showed up every day.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Amazing. What a concept. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Everybody practices. And even I've been practicing. I've changed as a coach. I used to think my job was giving people information, and you watched me for years, John.
Oh my gosh.
Years running around.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you would spend hours just on one question from somebody.
I
Looking for that research, like you said, to back the recipe that you're about to give them, and
it isn't that I didn't believe, my belief in somebody didn't change one bit.
Oh,
So
no
if
doubt.
somebody was asking me this 5 years ago or 10 years ago, I still respond with the belief of, oh my gosh, they can do this. You can do this. You can do this if you're listening to me
totally
right now.
can.
You know, and I would spend a day when it first started off just texting with somebody back and forth throughout the whole day. What should I do next? Breathe. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at what's in the pantry. Like, I was walking people through step by step what to do. I was taking people through the grocery store. I was going in their houses and I was cooking for them. I was having them try stuff. I was bringing them in my house. I was doing all of these things. And then I was realizing it's not doing it.
no.
It's not doing it the way that I wanted to do it. And that was,
I remember going to people's houses and, doing the cooking demos. And,
we both did.
I know.
don't know if people realize we've been doing this for a very long time.
No
We've been
doubt.
volunteering our time for a very long time because we believe in people.
We always had a good time.
Oh, it's been fun. The whole thing has been awesome.
Right. And it's like, you want them, and then you do a thing or whatever, and then you don't hear from them.
I used to, I used to think our job was giving people information, and that's how we started the whole podcast. I thought that it was about giving people information. Now I know my job is to give people a place to practice. I mean, think about it. Where do you learn to get healthy?
I don't know, going on the internet or reading books.
Where do you get your information? It's true. You can read about the information, but you don't need another recipe. You don't need another PDF. PDF, is that what it's called?
PDF. Yeah.
PDF or whatever it is. You need a place to keep showing up.
Yeah.
So where do people show up for themselves to change their whole life?
Plantspiration. The community. This is where you do it. You get the support, you got the safe space, you got the place to expand and grow and
Classes.
learn all of
it. Let me just say this. Hold on, let me take a drink. What should I take a drink of? Tea or, yes, I have some tea. And let's read the tea tag randomly.
What's a tea tag?
Can't believe this. It's insane.
Oh boy.
It says, let your thoughts give hope, guidance, and upliftment to all. Thank you, universe, for clarifying the message that I'm trying to send.
Yeah, every day.
Where was I? Where were we? I already lost track. I said, hold on, let me take a drink, and I lost it. Oh, people think, and I get it. People think Plantspiration is all about classes, recipes, videos, podcasts. No, it's a practicing environment. That's what we see every Saturday. That's what we see throughout the week. Every week, people are practicing grocery shopping, cooking, asking questions. Of course, we want to have questions. Recovering from setbacks. That's a big one. I know we're going to get into the health report, but I want people to understand that what's different is I get an opportunity when I'm working with people, and I always say, do you think that what are you smiling about?
Well, because I'm just thinking what it's about is what you've learned over these years of coaching and how you were coaching.
100%. I wish I could go back. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to say it right now. I've said it to people before. I've said it to people that I'm working with. I wish that I could go back to the beginning and know all the stuff that I know now, because now coaching it's
way more than food.
It's way more than food. It's not about the information. It's about skill power. It's about practicing. It's about all these. It's about showing up.
Right.
Especially when things get tough.
That's a big thing.
Especially when things get tough. Especially when things go wrong.
Or when you're alone after something has gone wrong or whatever. Because you will...
They have to trust themselves.
Yeah.
They have to trust themselves.
It's really easy to get into the wrong stuff when nobody's watching. But you got to watch yourself.
And I'll talk about how that's not your fault. But
no,
I want
at
you
all.
to be aware. If you're somebody who's like, man, I want to go at this 100%.
I'm speaking from experience.
What do you mean?
oh, let me just go get a little peanut butter on bread instead of having an apple or a banana or something, you know.
That's why this works. It's all about the skill power. It's all about practice. It's what we've been doing for the past 14 years to become the version of who we wanted to be.
Yeah.
Life did not stop lifing. You know, I said to somebody this week that as this was all going with my life, I wanted to be very clear. I want everybody to hear me say this. My life did not get easier as this happened. You know, it wasn't just about losing weight. Then it was about starting the business. Then it was doing this. Bad things were going on in my life. Bad things have gone on in my life. Unfortunate things, sad things, grieving things, death things, health things. There's been things that continue to go on in my life. And I've been very transparent about that. So people see, look, this is
Life is still
lifing. I cannot wait any longer to start this business, start eating my plants off, start staying 100%, and start coming back to what I believe in, even when no one's looking, like you say.
So how, so how do you, why don't people participate then?
Because participation is uncomfortable. I've talked about that, even to where back in going to college for the first time, how I had that moment of uncomfortableness where it threw me right out into another world. But I think when I think of that moment, that's what I think about when people are showing up. I know that sometimes that may be a feeling somebody gets. Let me just wait until I have more information, or let me wait until I lose more weight, or until I get a better grip, or until life stops lifing, or until I get over this. Oh, geez, I just remembered an email.
Is this for real or is this?
No, for real. Just, I need to make a note because I just realized okay. Well, you're welcome to the real life of John and Stefanie.
You need a pen or you want me to write down something?
No, I'll remember. I will remember. And you know that. I just need to, I'll remember. Participation is uncomfortable. Ordering differently. Remember, we would go out and we would have to say, hey, could you make this no oil?
Yeah.
One of the things I hear often with people is,
Yeah.
what is that? And that's, I can't do that. What do you mean you can't do that? What makes you think that? And it always comes down to, it feels uncomfortable to have to say, I'm going to do this. And there's some reasons that go behind this. I'm going to just let them rip. You failed a million times at something, so you figure, mine, not even going to mention it.
Yeah. I know what that feels like.
Got to do it.
This is where it happens.
You got to do it.
So many people are doing so good.
Because they said, you know what, I'm going to just say that with no oil.
Yep.
I'm going to just stick to it. No, thank you to this. I'm going to post my plate in the group. They know it's no judgment in our group. They know what's happening then. This is all about feedback. I'm going to show up to Saturday support group. I'm going to do something that feels uncomfortable because I know that that's how change goes. I mean, that is how change goes. And we know that. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I was thinking about when we first were starting to buy all these veggies and things. And
It was weird.
It was like we're going up to the register with like none of the normal stuff.
They thought we were on a farm.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have horses? Do you live? No, I need 40 apples because I'm making a bunch of juice and different recipes.
We're doing all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we were just eating we just went into
it. What are you
just
doing? 5
plants.
pounds of carrots.
Buying kale. Yeah, buying all the kale. Going and asking my guy at the
Hey, can we just have a whole case
of kale? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Quitting smoking.
Oh, yeah.
Uncomfortable. Stopping medications. Uncomfortable. Stopping drinking, not easy. Having hard conversations like we've had, uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, that's how you're going to get through it, though.
Everything that changed in my life started with discomfort. Can you relate to that?
Totally. I mean, anything that you're going to do, it's...
Participation is uncomfortable. It makes me think of even when I was a kid, when it was dodgeball. I was like, I suck at this. I'm going to just be at the back.
Yeah, I'll get clobbered in the face.
I was always at the back. How about you?
What do you mean?
I felt always like, I'm just going to stand back here and hope nobody...
Oh, I was always the one that, I get to murder people with the ball. Yeah.
That's crazy you would say that.
Well, dodgeball,
That's a little aggressive in grade school, don't you think?
You should watch the movie. That's how it was. That's how it was.
Didn't I watch it?
Maybe. I don't know. You might have fell asleep. Usually you
Every
did.
time. Every time. So it's not because it doesn't work, you know, it's because people don't want to face that uncomfortable feeling. And I get it. We get it. That's not a food problem. That's a human problem. You know, think about just something simple. I went back and I looked at my first bike ride because I'm excited. What did I say? Was that 20,800 miles or something?
Yeah.
And I go back. So I remind myself of the uncomfortable moments. I remind myself what it felt like that day that let me ask you this. Drop something uncomfortable that you can think about doing since we changed your lifestyle that you were like, ooh. Wow, I lost you.
Uncomfortable? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Has any of this felt uncomfortable to you? The stuff that we've
doing
done?
the podcast, getting like in front of the camera and thousands of people watching. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a little bit, but now it's like,
Whatever.
yeah.
You don't like it? You don't have to listen. It did evolve into that.
Well, that's just pretty much, you got to just take care of you.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm talking to the
whatever
people that are interested in listening to this. Like, I get it. It's not for everybody. I understand that. But I used to do the same stuff. You know what I mean? Being uncomfortable is all about, listen, the first bike ride, I went back and looked 3 miles. Man. I can tell you, it was uncomfortable.
Like the very first one we went
first
through
one,
that,
it was April 1st.
Oh, that was an April Fool's Day. Going through the thick ass down along the road there.
Can you believe we even went back out again?
I saw a trail. You know, I thought I saw a trail.
What a great story. What a great story, Mark.
I was like, oh my God, trudging through the thickest
Let me explain to them so they know what we're talking about. So I've been in the house getting my fitness on. He's my witness. Somebody kept telling us, you should just go get a bike. And I was like, it's not something for me. I don't want to be outside. There's dogs out there's there. Things. I could hurt myself. I stayed in this safe place on my recumbent bike, and I'm not dissing anybody. It worked.
No, yeah, for sure.
But then I got this. We thought, let's get everybody in the family a bike. So we went down to the bike shop, got everybody 5 bikes. Do we have 5 bikes? Mm-hmm. Then we were like, come on, everybody. You know, we just lost all this weight. I'm getting the family all fit. We get on the bikes. And I relied on you to tell us which direction to go. Mm-hmm. We didn't know where we were going. So another example of just how we do things around here. Let's just go.
Let's go.
Do we know where we're going?
Sink or swim. Let's go.
We go out, and all of a sudden we're out on the main road, off to the ditch, but it's like a whole giant ditch. Like, you wouldn't see us down there. And we are pedaling through this stuff. And then it was one of those days where it was like 70 out, but it was April, so the wind was like 35 on your back or in your face or whatever. And we're trudging through. We don't get but a half a mile, and we're by like a store, and the family's like, we're done. It's over. We're going back home. I'm like, we didn't even get out of the subdivision.
Barely.
True story.
Yeah.
Didn't even get out of the subdivision.
Jeez.
So then we come home. We're like, there's got to be a better way, right?
Yeah,
there's got to be a better way.
I was like, wow, let's get on the computer and look at the map and see
let's get
how
some
to
more
get
information.
Okay, we need. You need some information.
But I didn't go study the map for 3 years. I just said, tomorrow we're going to go this way.
Yeah.
We did it. And then we got out on the trail. And it's been 20,000 miles. I'm still looking at the same trails, but there's something new every day I'm learning out there. Does
new
that make
people,
sense?
New smiles, more miles.
I used to do the same stuff. Let the uncomfortableness keep me stuck. And that's what really this is all about. If I was, I could do a TED talk on how that felt to show up that day and know that there was 800 people when this was the farthest version of who I am.
Yeah, that was a little different.
What?
You going in front of a lot of people. That was
an insane story. Yeah. I'll share it if you guys want me to.
The day before. You got to bring me down there. I got to see what it looks like.
Yeah, so I'm ready to do the
whole room.
I'm ready to do a big talk.
Because they're like, there might maybe 200 people.
Couple hundred people.
Oh, even that was like, oh, whoa, 200 people.
I had just done my first talk maybe a month before, and they said it was going to be 11 people. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
11?
Yeah, it'll
I'm
be
in.
about 11 kids or whatever.
I can talk
parents,
about
maybe
nutrition. I can talk about environment. I can talk about culture. Let's do it. And I show up, and it's a packed room.
It was like 80 plus people, standing room only.
So talk about facing fear
And he crushed
and
it.
uncomfortableness. And
it was over just like that.
if I don't even want to go back and watch that one
All
because
eyes
it's
on
like,
you.
yeah, literally. So then the next one, I was like, cool, yeah, I'll do this other one. How many people? 200. Oh my gosh. We're talking about the person who had panic attacks, anxiety, OCD, over the top, low self-confidence, all of the things that were uncomfortable. And I just thought, let's make this more uncomfortable. Let's drive down there and take a look at what we're doing.
Let's go the night before just to see it. It'll calm me down. I'll have a better lay of the land. You know what I mean?
We go down there,
I
and
understand that totally.
Checking all the chairs, and John goes,
I'm like, let me see, 200. That would only be, there's like 40 chairs across the row. I'm like, and I'm just like looking at the rows. I'm like, there's a lot here.
And you're
I'm
like,
like, there's like 600-700 chairs out. All right,
800 people sold out. Now the ride down there to check it out, an hour away, like down by the city, it was like da 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 da. I'm so excited. The way home was, my armpits are sweating. My armpits are sweating. I don't know if I can do this, but I hyped myself up. I listened to this Girls on Fire all the way down there in a car, by the way, in August 21st. It was something like that.
Where were we in my beater Jeep with it? No air conditioning?
The same Jeep that's about to die. Hey. No air conditioning. And I mean, I'm dressed to the best that I can. I'm about to deliver this talk with 800 people, and we're driving down to the city with no air. And it didn't matter because my self-confidence was just, I walked in like the person I wanted to be. I pretended. I was like, I've done this 1,000 times. And I just started practicing that. And the more and more I started doing talks, I was like, let's just do this. So I think
when we used to do talks and bring food, do food too, and talk.
All of that was very hard and very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It was weird. I was like, I was a sedentary, overweight, that's the same thing.
Couldn't go anywhere really to get around.
Let me just teach people how to cook and get this down and turn it around. But that's what I mean. That didn't do it. And that wasn't going to get people on board as much as when I built up Plantspiration. So I think some people see the funny videos, the skating, the bike rides. You know, we just did that Reservoir Dogs clip, the lip syncing, and they think, maybe she doesn't take it seriously. But all of this that we're doing, I've never taken this mission more seriously than I have in my entire life.
For sure.
I don't believe that healing has to be hard. And you know how I work and how I run my board meetings.
Yeah.
What do I say?
We're just doing it.
No, hold on. I got to make sure.
Come on,
I know
man.
you hate when
I missed the last board meeting. I was like jammed up at work. My Wi-Fi sucked. Couldn't get a cell signal.
I know that you know the answer to this. Just think, every meeting I have, everything I do, I always say to people, if we're not
having fun, forget about it.
We're not doing it right.
We're not doing it right.
That's how I work over here at Plantspiration. And same when I'm coaching. Everything it's turning out. So I don't think that healing and all this has to be a punishment. You know, it can be fun. It can be, we can have a good time. We can enjoy it. I think it should feel like getting your life back.
Oh, yeah.
Moving towards that direction.
For sure.
Since we're moving towards that direction, I think this is it. What time are we at?
We're at 38. That's usually about when we
do the health report.
Yeah. We volunteer our time, not because it's easy, but because we believe people deserve a place to practice.
This is what I mean. I've built, and I will say, I believed it from the very beginning when I was spending all day talking somebody through it. My belief in change is still the same. I just understand now what it takes to make that change. Now it's not just I teach people how to eat plants. It's I teach people how to change their life.
Yeah. Somebody that takes on the plants, eats the plants.
That's what we're seeing.
And forget about it. That's just what you do.
They're just doing it. They're going, I'll just say this before we get into it. This Plantspiration Health Report is brought to you by Plantspiration members. These people are changing their lives. They come in here and they say, Stefanie, I want to prevent and reverse disease. I want to lose weight. I want to feel great. And you know what they come back and tell me? you know what? I'm retired and I never worked out before. Now I'm going to the gym all the time. Man, I'm sleeping better than I've ever slept in my life. I finally gave up the Diet Coke and I'm going 100%. You know what? I went out and it came back right back to the broccoli. I hurt myself. I've injured myself, I've heard.
Today.
What?
I've hurt myself today.
No, just when I see people who unfortunately are going through the tough things, they're going through the grief, they've injured themselves.
When life is slapping you around.
And here's what they say. Here's what I forgot to say earlier. People are always telling me, you know what? Any other place I would have given up. I would have stopped. I wouldn't have come back. We make it easy for you to come back to yourself because we get it. We've been through it. That's
totally.
If you're watching us, you'll notice we're actually doing the method right in here. We're doing it.
Heck yeah.
You're watching it. It couldn't be more real. It couldn't be more genuine. And it couldn't be more of a part of our ecosystem of what we're doing.
Seriously. This is the solution to your evolution, man.
The solution to your evolution. Yeah. You say you want a revolution, participate.
Yeah, and you'll get more energy too.
And you'll get more energy too. So the health report, let's hear it. Last week, we were down 2,708 pounds. I'm not going to forget it.
Wow,
I'm
that
super
is
thrilled.
awesome.
I know, my brain is on fire.
You remember that.
It's all the plants.
That is. Well, and
movement and sleep and peace and.
But people are crushing it. They have, I just hear the same stuff, you guys, and you're going to hear it again too because they have more energy and they're less bloated.
I love it. It's the truth.
Seriously, they're having, they're calmer with fewer cravings. They're feeling more regulated. They feel like they have less stress. But
there it is.
Stuff is still going on.
And they're writing that down.
Yeah. Yes. And then I'm writing it down.
Say it again.
Less stress / same life.
So right now for everybody listening, I want you to take that in. All of these people who are showing up and getting this down and turning their life around, it isn't because their life got easier. It isn't because they had more information. Mm-hmm. It's because they had a place to practice.
That's right.
Keep going.
They're in better moods, people feeling proud of themselves, making time for themselves. People are stopping meds and they are
love that.
Better sleep, more movement, breathing. They're just crushing it, man.
Men and women. I love hearing
showing up in
that.
Group. Oh yeah, this is both.
Oh, let me hear that.
Showing up in group, camera on and involved.
Is that what somebody said?
Yeah, they notice a difference being.
I love that they said that.
Full
That's what
participation,
I mean.
It matters.
It does
I used
matter.
to be the guy in the back of the class.
That's
I was there,
saying.
but I wasn't.
We did it.
I was like taking in the information, but I wasn't really participating.
We know. You did it in the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah,
if anybody goes back and watches, don't.
Oh.
Just don't. But you'll see exactly the whole evolution of
seriously
when you show up. It just
you glow up.
That's right. We said that in class. When you show up, you glow up, and that's you know what? I need to put that on the website.
I'm telling you
guys should check out the website. That also happened this week.
Got a little facelift.
Got a little facelift.
No
Plantspiration.org.
But it got a little.
Hey, if that's what you're into, cool.
Not on the website. I'm saying it got all
no.
fresh. It got fresh face.
It got a fresh face. So I
face.
hope you like it. You'll
pumped
see.
it up a little bit with some fillers, man. You got to see it. It's
You'll
good.
see the big reveal, which is what's coming next.
That's right, because at last week, 2,708.
Think about that, yeah.
And now this week, we're checking in at 2,732.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, baby.
I love you guys.
Woo! You guys are crushing it.
Whoa. That's what I'm talking about. People think Plantspiration just teaches food. Yeah, good job. Think about that. I can't wait till the commercials are rolling.
That's, you know what you call that? Participation right there.
Hold on. And you know what I get to participate in? Updating the number on the website because we got to scrolling now.
Oh, yeah.
Of all the pounds lost, medication stopped, diseases. We've got it all down. It's getting turned around. People think Plantspiration, this is why people think I needed an update. I needed a big reveal of people think Plantspiration teaches food. And we do, but it's not just food. Food matters. Recipes matter. Smoothies matter. For anybody who asks me for a smoothie recipe, they matter. I drink them, I eat them, I love them. But that's not really what we're teaching. Everybody tells me. What does everybody ask us? You too. You too. You've done it too. Let me just tell you what. You've told me, guy at work wants to know this.
Yeah.
How does that go?
He wants, he's got diabetes. How do I get rid of that? I remember you mentioned something.
I want to prevent and reverse disease.
Yep.
Everybody asks us, I want to prevent and reverse disease.
I want to lose weight.
How do I do it? What have we learned over the years?
You got to show up.
People don't need another recipe.
No.
Okay? They don't need another PDF. You don't need another inspirational reel or motivational quote.
Those are fun.
You don't need another smoothie. They need to know what to do on Tuesday when life just punched them in the face.
Whack.
Dang. Flat tire. Couldn't keep it 100%. Something bad happened.
About late for work and got to find your car keys. Can't find your car keys.
That's what we teach.
Yeah.
That's what we teach. I don't just teach people what to do. I teach them how to actually do it. And that's why we're seeing this awesome success. And I'm really proud of her. Just think about what we're doing.
We're just
watching people change.
Yeah.
Actually get it down. Be consistent.
It's awesome.
It's working.
They're like, it's just how I live now.
That's my favorite.
Yes,
I feel so free. That's another thing.
That's it.
I can't wait to tell you about the documentary. There's such cool stuff going.
We're not going to share that on here.
No, but soon it's going to be where we're getting to the next stages where we start a viewing of it, kind of finalize the last things. We'll do a couple other things, but a lot of stuff is going on. It's going to be working on the IRB. I've got that going on. I'm excited.
Yeah.
So everything is coming together because we just kept showing up and practicing. We didn't just start this overnight, by the way. We started this in 2013.
You know what? I did notice that we try, it seems like now, instead of anything new, we try to turn that uncomfortable into excitement for what we're doing.
I think we've been doing that from the beginning to ourselves.
Yeah,
let's do this. Come on.
Well, we get all pumped, all amped up. And
but
everything.
we have days where it's just like, it's like, what's the point? But that's the uncomfortableness of there is a point, there is a mission. We have to get through the parts that aren't always awesome, that aren't always easy, that are difficult. Do you guys not know I wanted to give up hundreds of times? But I already know now I'm not somebody who does that.
And it'd be like, what?
What? Yeah.
You want to what? You're like, yeah, I mean.
It's in the documentary.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's great.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Okay. Zip it.
Talk about it.
Zip it.
I used to think I was teaching people what to eat. That's how it all started. That's how we came in here. We're like, we're going to talk about eating plants.
Well, yeah, that's because that matters.
Now, we're teaching
information does matter.
It does. It
Getting
helps.
the right information, knowing about it,
Now I know we're teaching people how to change their lives. This is how.
Yeah.
This is how. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
I know it's okay to eat soy. It doesn't give you cancer.
It's true.
It does quite the opposite. So some information needs to get revamped.
Some does, and we're going to keep redoing it. So
well, mainly it's, showing up.
I hear that a lot still too. It's just, and I used to send, that's what I mean. I have 32 cited studies that talk about the benefits of soy. Like, stop. Okay. It don't. It's now, that's why I start every class.
Yeah.
Every class. I love it. How many of you guys know you can prevent and reverse disease with foods like these? And everybody raises their hand, and I'm like, good. Then we don't need to talk about why it works. Let's just talk about how to make it work. Yeah. So great. Actually, you guys, that's just the way that we roll over here at Plantspiration. I hope that we go for a bike ride is all I'm thinking about, to be honest.
Totally. We need some groceries up in here, man.
Are we going by bike?
I need some plants.
Then
I got to put that other bag on that bike because my bike's
I'm
broke.
the mule now.
Oh, we're going to...
Oh, you're going to put it on your bike.
I was going to put the whole rack thing onto the loaner I'm using from Zachary.
Let's do it. Like I'm back out on my old bike. You're on a loaner bike. We've put... Look at what we're talking... What would we have been talking about 14 years ago if we never have done this?
We wouldn't be talking
I don't even want to
anything.
think about it because it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be good. I'm really grateful for all the things that we did together.
Yeah,
I'm not going to get emotional on this right now.
Don't get emotional.
I'm just going to say, if you're listening today.
Why would make you emotional?
just thinking about everything that what
About
I
not
just
being here.
I just started another business this week.
know.
Like, what is going on?
We are here.
This is what is possible when you face that uncomfortable stuff and you participate in your life, the one you want. So if you're sitting there, I get it. We get it. That's what we're doing, what we're doing.
Yeah. Onward and upward.
Onward and upward. Show up to glow up. If you're listening today, stop looking for the perfect recipe and start participating, because that's where change happens. And if this episode made you think of somebody, please share it with them. Leave us a review. You can do that too. Follow the podcast. It's really blowing up. We have like 123 subscribers now, I think.
123,000.
And most of all, 123,000.
Yeah. A little more than 123.
Yikes. Get outside, drink your water, move your body, text somebody you love. Don't write this stuff down and make a list, you guys. Go do it. And we'll see you next week. We want to hear in the chat what you did.
For sure.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you later.
See ya.
Peace.